Welcome back. Woo!
So how do they fix it in the end?
Because it was... basically the whole point was you had to die without dying. Because there was a thing about giving new life, and they thought it was a pregnant woman, because she had a kid.
Yeah.
And then the kid happened, they're like, there, new life. But then, like, the girl has a the premonition again, but it keeps going for a little bit. Fucking pregnant woman didn't die in that crash. She was the only survivor of the actual crash where everyone was supposed to die. She was never part of it. She was actually just never part of it anyway. So they were like, wait, that means that doesn't count. And then they're just like, because then they go to warn the original girl, but then because she just turns around all happy like she did it. Meanwhile, like a little pipe thing pops off and boom, whole room explodes.
Kills everyone?
Kills her anyway, because she was in the room. Oh yeah, it was amazing, because then she's like, crap, because then she realizes that it means like, if you die but get resuscitated. Because then she just drowned herself, but then the other guy resuscitated her.
Oh.
Because then she's like, yeah, I still died, I just didn't.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, that's kind of lame.
So that solved everything.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, because it's funny, because there's this really nice kid that, like, helps them out a couple times, but, like, I guess he saved someone's life one time. So then, like, at the end of the movie, they're like, yo, Billy, can you go to the barbecue to get more of that? And he's like, okay, Pop, and he runs to the background, and then, like, they're, like, just chatting, and then all of a sudden, a huge explosion happen where the barbecue is, and then his arm lands on the table. Because that's how it ends. That's how the movie ends, is that guy, because that guy saved one of the people that were supposed to be dead.
Oh, so
whenever that
like,
happens, that marks you for death.
Oh.
Whenever you save someone that's supposed to die, you get marked for death too.
As well as so like it's not like
it doesn't transfer it. It's just you're also like you're on
now
the
you're
list
also gonna die.
Yeah, because he just kind of because like it happens to other people and then they wind up dying. But
yeah,
he's the only one that kind of did it, but you didn't.
You've only seen
you never really know because I think the whole thing was they were crossing the street and he's kind of went like, "Hey, buddy, you almost got hit by that car." But you don't notice it because it's so nonchalant.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, at the end of the movie, he just explodes.
Did you only see the one movie?
Yeah, that was the only one I really watched. Because that was the one with the highway.
Because I was 6?
Because the highway one, the cop's supposed to get fucked. Because there's a log truck. And then the logs come off.
There's a black guy.
Because there's... I don't know, not
because like I've watched like the breakdown. There's a theory that like Death is actually a character in the movie. Like there's some guy at a funeral or someone like that like supposedly pops up in
but it was
movies.
amazing because the cop car, the logging car that breaks, it hits something, so it like rockets one of these logs like straight through, goes straight through the windshield of the cop car.
Because the last one is the only one I haven't seen. Because there's a guy, because he's not one of the people that die. He doesn't have a big part of it, but apparently he pops up.
Like the one that's
I need to like look it up.
I think it was
online.
4 or 5. The one that's like it shows a roller coaster ride and it starts in the amusement park. I haven't seen that one. That's the only one I haven't seen.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the airport one.
Because there's the one where it's like I've seen the first one, which was the car.
That was the airplane, wasn't it?
That was the
airplane, and the second one was the car.
Because I don't know which one the highway one was.
Yeah, I'll look them up.
The second one, which one had the tandem booth in it? Because I found that the funniest.
God. Oh, fucking the best one was the fence.
Yeah.
Like the girl in the car gets skewered by her airbag because of all the things behind her, but then like the car then explodes and launches a fence like 100 meters.
Yeah, it was
cut in 3
It
bits.
was like 2 or 3 people in sequence. It was like they crashed. She goes, "Whew, that was close." And then she's
because then when they're trying to get the jaws of life to break her out, it jostles it and pops her.
Yeah, it pops the airbag, which slams her head into the thing.
Her head.
And then like gas has been slowly leaking out of the car because it was hit, and it was making a convenient trail to like this area where the cigarette that she was trying to light falls and ignites it, which blows up the car, which makes the fence near the guy that's taking a piss, and he just gets like sliced.
Yeah, he gets sliced in 3.
I wonder if you had like if you're a character that's marked to die, but you had cancer, if it's still considered you dying.
I think because the woman that the woman that survived the first one and the second one, where she's like in the mental hospital.
Yeah, because she just
you're not allowed shoelaces.
You're not allowed
or
anything. You weren't allowed like shoes, a cell
anything
phone,
that could potentially kill her, like pills, nothing. Like she was just in a padded room with nothing, right?
Yeah.
And
it worked. It worked for her.
And I think
because she was there voluntarily, but she's just like, no one is allowed to. Like, you can wear clothes, but that's it. And even that.
Man, if I was deaf, I'd just be clever and like try and find a way to seal like the ventilation.
But I think what happened was like,
yeah, you know what?
I think it was a purely oxygen fire. I think it's how it killed her.
Oh god, that'd be awful.
Yeah, because that's what got her.
Yeah,
because it was one of the oxygen tanks kicked open in the hospital she was in.
Yeah,
and that was when the woman had gave birth. She was in another room because this guy survived, but he was hurt.
Yeah,
and then they were all happy because she's like, hold on until she gives birth because it'll be fine. And then the girl that had the premonition freaks out. She's like, no. And then it's just like, yeah, because as she turns around, she like tips the thing and then it blows up.
Yeah,
because it was just flooding the room with oxygen. So random. I was like, man, that sucks.
Yeah, because it was a spark that caught the oxygen, went whoosh, just it blew up.
That's like that guy in Breaking Bad that explodes. Oh man!
Have you watched Saul Good?
What?
Have you watched the show Saul Good?
No, I haven't.
No. Oh no,
I know you were. Yay, Clark Kent, always a savior.
Except for when he lobotomizes people.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Oh man, there's like a Donald Trump thing now. Documentary.
Oh, of course.
No, like it was one that was made 25 years ago because it did not paint a good picture of him.
So they delayed it 25 years?
He delayed it basically with lawsuits, but they're like, social media, it's free now. Oh yeah, he's running for president, so fuck it.
That's what's happening?
That was literally the people who made its like thought process. Yeah, like
freedom of speech.
Oh yeah, they're actually just like, fuck it. How would fucking Mew use horn drill?
Penis.
His tail.
Yeah, like that's the best, because I'm like, that is amazing. Yeah, because it does not point him. Because like, there's so many things about like how rich Donald Trump says he is versus how much he actually is. Because they're like, if you want to know how rich Donald Trump actually is, take what he says, divide it by 10, and then divide it by 2. Yeah, he's still rich, like in the average sense, but he's like nowhere near what he says he has.
Have you read anything more about the polls and how he's doing, or?
Oh, I have no idea. Well, you learned it, and then you broke it. You didn't do it. Do it. Is horn drill one of those like one-hit KO?
Yeah, it is.
Wow. He's like never gonna hit with it. I hated those because they never did it.
List of deaths in Final Destination.
Nope.
This horn drill was the thing. I mean, like, whatever.
Horn attack. I love how Grimer's eyes are like cross-eyed looking.
Yeah.
One's like
Are you
going
excited
off.
for when we get one?
If we do.
We will.
No, we won't.
That's the point. The whole point is we have to get one.
Okay, so initial Final Destination, plane. They all survive. So one of the guys strangles himself in the bathtub. Hit by bus.
Yeah, because wasn't the second one the fact that like that bus was supposed to one of the movies, the premise was that bus that hit that guy got delayed. That bus was supposed to be in a major accident.
Yeah.
So one of the movies was actually just based around the fact that all those people on the bus, like, actually just got delayed because of that guy getting hit by the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no one saved them. It was just
the bus.
The bus got delayed because they hit that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Computer shards exploded into throat. Kitchen knife falls in chest and forced through by chair. House explodes. All of that is one person.
Oh.
Like, I guess computer shards hits her in the face. She goes, hits the knife, falls on her, and she goes, no. And the chair falls down on her. And because she was cooking, the stove and, like, the gas ignites and the house just explodes. Shown on scene.
Jesus.
Combo.
One of the guys dies from shrapnel, slice him at the jawline. And then the other person was smashed by the neon sign. So the person that
because that was at the end.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, what? It's like, what? We made it. And then it just came, because he ducked it, because it swung by. Yeah. And he's like, yeah. And then it just, because it didn't hit, he didn't see it hit him, and then it went to credits. That's right. I remember seeing that part.
Yeah, partially seen on screen.
Yeah.
So you saw it coming, and then it ends. So yeah, car crash is the second one. Okay. So car accidents, exploded or mangled, are the victims. So the first person dies. Wait. 3 people die by hit by an 18-wheeler and Jeep exploding. Eye on a ladder.
Yep.
Hit in the head by a fallen brick. So the dude that survived the previous one.
That was a news article. Because it was the guy that survived the first
The
movie.
dude that was like just flattened by a plane of plate of glass.
Yeah, pane of glass.
A plate of glass that didn't shatter.
It was literally a plate of glass falling flat, so then when it hit him, it just went, and then it broke.
Yeah, so he's like, ugh.
So he got squished, and then it broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's braids caught on hook on the elevator, which caused her head to be outside the elevator door when the elevator went up. Then the airbag impaled in back of head through the forehead by the pipe, which caused the car to explode to have Rory's arms sliced off, and he got trisected by the barbed wire fence. Clear. Explosion trying to save Eugene. Eugene died from the oxygen tank exploding by a sparking outlet. So 2 people, like the person from the previous one.
Yeah, they both died in the same explosion.
Yeah, and then blown to pieces by the barbecue. That was the second one that you saw. Third one, roller coaster.
Yeah, that one was the roller coaster.
So this is one that I've not seen. I'm sorry anybody that hasn't seen this movie and cares about them.
Oh, they're old.
Yeah. So first one, so 2 people die by being trapped, incinerated.
By the way.
Oh, the tan in bed. The tan in bed one.
The tanning bed was the third movie.
And it's the first. It's the first one. They both die from being burnt. Somebody dies by the back of their head being sliced open by a engine fan. Head crushed by fallen weights. Shot repeatedly through the back of head by a nail gun. Impaled through the back by a flying flagpole. Crushed in half by falling, malfunctioning cherry picker. Hit by flying train wheel. Smashed between subway. Oh! Someone's coming up is going to be hit by a road sign that was on a train track.
Yes, I remember that one. I remember that one.
That was the jaw one.
Yeah,
that was the jaw one. That was from the first one. Yeah, severed by the jawline. That was the train track sign.
Yeah, I remember that because there was a sign underneath the train.
Because they thought they survived the train crash.
Yeah.
But it was actually that thing that sliced them. Anyways, going back. Yeah. Smashed between subway and train and tunnel wall. Mangled by train crashed. Mangled in train crashed. Hit by train. Wood chipper accident. Next one.
That one you're just kind of like, I already know where that one.
So speedway victims from the 50 McKinley Speedway thing. Second, I think that was the race one.
Yeah, I guess it's just a race.
Oh, excuse me. So bisected by flying flaming car hood. Upper body obliterated by flying tire. Foot caught by tow hook and dragged against road, burned and blown apart by exploding tow truck. That's one person. Shot through eye by flying rock. Fly away by CO2 tank. Chest diced by chain wire fence. One person. Intestines, organs. Yeah, this guy. He was in a pool and the protection on the grate for the purifier.
Yeah,
he gets sucked to the bottom of the pool, so he's sitting on the hole, but the grate was gone, so he had his intestines and his organs sucked out of his asshole into the pool's drain.
Wow, you actually kind of gagged there a little bit.
Crushed by overflowing bathtub through the ceiling, hit by ambulance. 3 people were hit by a semi-truck.
That one's pretty straightforward.
So the 5th movie.
The one with him getting...
Yeah, the North Bay Bridge victims. So they were either mangled or drowned during the bridge collapse.
Yeah.
So, first person dies by loss of balance on an uneven bar, and they fell onto the ground, snapping their spine and contorting her body into a gruesome manner. Second person, head crushed by a fallen Buddha statue. Another person was burned, eyes burned by laser, and fell on a car's windshield. Somebody fell through a catwalk.
Burned by laser, that's kind of like...
No, that's all one person. That was one person.
That's badass.
Laser and then on the car's windshield. Fell through catwalk, impaled in throat through head on lifting hook. Next person was eyes and head penetrated by flying wrench. Another person was shot 3 times in the back with a handgun. Impaled through the back with a meat spit. Fell out of plane and bisected by the wing, incinerated in the plane crash, and crushed by a fallen plane. Those were the 5 movies of Final Destination.
5 too.
I thought there was a 6th one. Apparently there was not.
More than that.
Yeah, apparently not.
Man, the pool one got you.
That was the bad one.
Yeah, the pool one got you, man.
Oh. That is it.
They're like really graphic with those two. Anyway, next time.
This bus.
Probably less of that during a kid's game.
Yeah.
Hey kids, you having fun? Bye!